Dear learners, welcome back to your education channel Learn and Educate, where we were studying a few basics about the goods and service tax law. Continuing that series, section 2, clause 48, existing law. Existing law means any notification, order, rules, regulation, law which relates to levy and collection of duty or tax on goods or services or both, which have been passed or made before the commencement of this act. Any taxation law passed who has the power to collect and levy the taxation or duty on goods or services or both, which has been made applicable passed before the commencement of Central Goods and Service Tax Act 2017 by the Parliament of India or any other authority or a person who has the power to make such law, rules, notification, regulation, orders. Any order which has been passed, any rule, any regulations, any act came into force before the commencement of Central Goods and Service Tax Act, State Goods and Service Tax Act or Union Territory Goods and Service Tax Act, Integrated Goods and Service Tax Act 2017. Any act which came into force before this, or any person or parliament who has the authority to make such law, to make the notification, to pass an order, to make rules and regulation relating to levy and collection of taxation or duty on goods or services or both. For example, Service Tax Act, various states has a VAT, central sales tax was also made applicable by the Parliament of India, and every state has its own indirect tax laws, and Service Tax Act related to taxation of services. Moreover, in the case of direct taxation matters also, Income Tax Act 1886 was passed, after that Income Tax Act 1918, and after the independence of India by the Parliament, Income Tax Act 1961 was passed. Therefore, every law which related to the taxation of goods or services, basically indirect tax, which was in force before the commencement of this act, were all we called as existing law.